Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the A-44 review, the Russian Tier 7 medium tank. So as I was saying, I'm running this line, which means that I'm doing one by one these tanks, and this is coming after the scout-like Tier 6 medium tank, the A-43. Oh, this tank is completely different. First of all, the first big thing you can notice is the turret as the back. The second big thing is that the gun is taken from a T-150, which means that it's shit. Sorta. Kinda. First of all, let's talk mobility. As you can see, the tank is pretty fast. It goes 50. It's a medium tank. There's no doubt about it. The armor is, in this kind of matchmaking, this is pretty good, pretty damn good matchmaking. There's 3 tier 7s in our team, 4 tier 7s in their team because fuck us. But in this kind of matchmaking, this armor frontally can hold out, which is really nice. But the higher the matchmaking gets, the more useless your armor gets. So you can expect to bounce like once in a blue moon. You can expect to bounce a KV-1S or things like that. But things like an A-43, you can more or less reliably bounce if they're not shooting your cupola. And the cupola is huge, huge. But it's, if you wiggle a lot, it's not that easy to hit actually. Then we come to the gun. If I'm not wrong, it's 0.45 accuracy with 3.4 second aiming time, which means that this is probably the worst gun that has ever been sticked on a medium tank. On paper. However, in this game, you can get some stupid shots off with it. You can shoot on the move and hit. Even though your vertical is bigger than the house that is next to the tank, you still can hit it. Like, this is so much RNG in this tank that it's not even funny. There is I have had some so stupid moments where I put the tank in the auto aim, go at 40 kilometers an hour and hit my target at 400 meters with auto aim and on the move. Like, in this game it doesn't matter that much, the accuracy. Aiming time is a bit annoying, but accuracy does not matter at all. Gun depression is close to 0, which means that it's really tricky to get this tank in position. But when you do, it can be really troll. And the good thing about the gun is the Alpha 300 Alpha with around 9-second reload, which makes the DPM really good for the Alpha damage. I mean, it's probably worse. Well, is it actually worse than something like a Comet? Yeah, I guess it is. But since you have all the Alpha, you shouldn't mind too much. And this tank usually rapes Comets if they're not just spamming gold at you, because this gun does not bounce Comet, not on the hull. The Comet's gun can bounce your hull all day if the Comet is not aiming for your weak spots too much. From other hand, if you meet something like a Comet who is hull down, then you're more or less fucked because there's nothing you can do about it. Because this gun cannot aim for shit, and you don't want to be sitting in the open while there's somebody shooting at you. Which means that this tank is really situational, which I guess is not that bad of a thing, but some games you are left with a really shitty taste in your mouth because this tank just couldn't deliver what you needed. But in some games like this one, for instance, this is actually, I'm gonna spoil it a bit, this is my highest XP game ever, so stay tuned. Equipment wise, rammer, gun length drive, and coated optics. You cannot mount the word stab, so going Wens instead of coated optics is stupid in my opinion on medium tanks. So yeah, coated optics it is. Cruise skills finally got 6th sense. There's not much point really talking about cruise skills in tier 7. Well, repair, smooth ride, snapshot, those two are like really necessary with this 3.4 second aiming time, but less than that. And here I shoot HE to reset the fucking 88. That 88 is gonna be a problem really long time after this. At this point the game is looking like utter shit. We are getting flanked, our arty's gonna die, they still have the hill, and they're capping, which is pretty bad combination. One thing I forgot to mention about this tank, when you get shot, something is in your tank is gonna get fucked up. Either the ammo rack, the driver, the gunner, or the engine. Engine dies. Getting tracked and getting your engine damaged is like the most common thing to happen in this tank, and it's so annoying. And this guy fucked up so hard. I don't know where did he shoot, but he missed me, and there goes my gunner. So I've been hit twice, I've been penned twice, and both of those shots took out one of my modules, or, well, ammo rack and gunner. This engine really likes to set on fire as well, so automatic fire extinguisher is a must. Here I'm just gonna blind shoot with HE again to reset the cap and give us just a bit more time. And that actually gave us quite a little bit of time. And the KV2 is spotted. I probably should get shot the 88. It could have been the KV2 as well, I'm not even sure. Probably the KV2 actually, because he's kinda informed. Yeah. Oh no, I actually shot the 88 with the blind shot. And now they are flanking us, sorta, kinda. Which is pretty bad in theory, but if he's just sitting there I can just kill him. And then we're not getting flanked anymore. But yeah, they had 3 tier 7s and that kinda helped them a lot on the other flank because 2 of their tier 7s went this way. I killed the tiger almost on my own, which means that I did my part. I can't say that I was pounding noobs on this flank. Well, I was, but I killed the tier 7, so that's the point. This is Encounter. This is where you farm XP and ace tankers, so it's fine. And look at this gun depression. I can't get my gun down at all. Gun depression is probably something like Chinese, as bad as the Chinese. And here I'm gonna take a shot from that 88. Still alive, still shooting me. But the Hellcat is not on the hill, which means that there's only this Chinese tank up here. Can take a shot on the Hellcat though, since he's not really paying any attention to my being here. And he dies. And now for the Chinese guy. As you see, as long as you're not fighting tanks with huge cannons, it doesn't really matter if you miss or not. This gun can deliver when you need to, and if you aim and do all that jazz, it's gonna be pretty good. But when it gets completely different when there's a lot of tier 7s, 8s, or even 9s. I've had the games where I do like 5k damage in a tier 9 game as well, and still lose, of course, because tier 9 games. But it's much harder and you get destroyed much easier. So yeah, the penetration of the gun is quite high actually. It's 167 for a medium tank. Tier 7 is second highest pen if I'm not wrong. It's after the Chinese 175 pen, then is this one, and then is like Germans, I think. I'm not sure actually, but it's something like that. So yeah, me and a bot Hellcat left, who's actually not a bot somehow. And I spot the RD. And here I make quite a huge mistake, and probably well, not the only mistake in this game, but one of the biggest, definitely. The RD just killed a guy, but I didn't notice, so I was really afraid of him hitting me. Even though I had all the time in the world to reload and shoot him again, I didn't realize that he just fired, so I was trying to dodge his shell here and just waiting till I get despotted and so I can go and kill him. If I can kill the RD, this game isn't looking that bad. I'm pretty sure the KV1 is AFK. The 88 is a one shot for me, probably because I resetted him. I'm pretty sure I did damage in that blind shot. Which leaves the Panzer IV, but the Panzer IV is kind of an idiot, and I'm really not afraid of Panzer IV shooting me either. And the RD is really unlucky that he just started to move when I appeared, and I killed him. And now their only chance is to cap. I kind of realized that, and I want to get in their faces because sniping from distance can be risky, especially if they're both getting the cap. I'll risk the game with sniping, so I'm just gonna get in the cap circle, stop the cap, and kill them both. At this point, my X-ray I'm bugged out, but I'm pretty sure there's 2 people capping because the cap counter is going way too fast for one guy. I'm gonna take a safe route so I don't get spotted and shot in my way there, because getting tracked or getting your engine knocked out would be really sour in this situation, and it would be really bad to lose a game like that. But it's fine. Cap isn't even at 90 yet. There we go. There's the Panzer IV shooting on the move. It's okay. Hellcat takes the kill, which denies my Redley Walters if I could have got it, but it wasn't that close even. And the 88 shoots me. I give him 3 shots, but that's not important. I should have played more aggressively here because I know that he has 200 hit points or something. So there's no point of me camping now. This is probably because of the stress of the game or whatever you can call it. It's not. I should have played much more aggressively, but then again, it didn't change much. And fuck me. This gun sometimes, well, this gun trolls you or the enemy, one of two. And here though, the Hellcat is trying to ram an 88 and I kill him. But yeah, this tank is quite retarded. It is basically It's something like the Chinese Tier 9 tank. They slap a huge cannon on a medium tank, but this tank is even worse than that. Well, even more retarded than that. They put the turret at the back, they give it huge ancient that gets knocked out all the fucking time, and yeah, they expect you to do miracles with it, and it's possible. Like this game, it was my highest XP ever, but everyday games tend to go pretty average with this tank. It's pretty damn good, but I've had like 5 really good games, and the rest was like meh. So here it is, 2,922 experience, my highest experience yet. Not that high compared to some other people, but still my highest. I believe usually try to win the games, not farm XP. But yeah, this is my highest. I can't deny it. 5.7k damage, 1k spotting, sharpshooter, lion, Sinai, railway Walters, top gun, defender, and sniper with 0.45 accuracy and 3.4 second aiming time. Yeah. So let's compare what the rest of my team did. Alright. Well, the Hellcat who got 3 kills, he denied me a Fool's Medal. If he was AFK, I would have gotten a Fool's Medal for sure. But, meh, I guess fair enough. He helped me a bit, I guess. Well, still, 3 times more experience than him, and the rest of the team, I don't even want to talk about it. Can I recommend an A-44? I guess I can. The thing about the tier 7 medium tanks, they're mostly so shitty that the A-44 is one of the better ones. Probably the second best, in my opinion, after the Chinese T-34-1. So yeah, if you're looking for a derpy tier 7 medium tank, then A-44 could be the one for you. It's really derpy, and it can troll you so hard sometimes, so beware of that. But it can have its moments, and when they can be pretty good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.